Welcome to Hypothesis versus Theory versus Law, Understanding the Philosophy of Science. Have you ever wondered about the precise language scientists use? In the world of science, words matter, especially when we talk about how we understand the natural world. Today, we're diving into the crucial distinctions between a hypothesis, a theory, and a law. These terms are often used interchangeably in everyday conversation, but in science, they have very specific meanings. Understanding these differences is fundamental to grasping the scientific method and how knowledge progresses. Distinguishing between a hypothesis, theory, and law isn't just about semantics. It's about appreciating the rigor and evidence-based nature of scientific inquiry. It helps us understand the different levels of certainty and scope within scientific explanations. Let's start at the beginning with the humble hypothesis. A hypothesis is essentially an educated guess, or a proposed explanation for an observable phenomenon. It's a starting point for scientific investigation, something that can be tested through experimentation or observation. A good hypothesis must be testable, meaning you can design an experiment to prove or disprove it. It also needs to be falsifiable, meaning there's a possible outcome that would demonstrate it's incorrect. And, importantly, it's based on existing knowledge or observations. Let's look at a couple of examples. Moving up the ladder of scientific certainty, we encounter the scientific theory. A scientific theory is a well-substantiated explanation of some aspect of the natural world, based on a body of facts that have been repeatedly confirmed through observation and experiment. It's much more than just a guess. It's a comprehensive framework. Theories are developed over time as hypotheses are tested and supported by vast amounts of evidence from multiple lines of inquiry. They provide a coherent explanation for a wide range of phenomena, and can be used to make predictions about future observations. Think of the theory of evolution, which explains the diversity of life on Earth, or the theory of plate tectonics, which explains geological phenomena like earthquakes and volcanoes. These are powerful explanatory models. Finally, we arrive at the scientific law. A scientific law is a statement that describes an observable phenomenon in the natural world. It often expresses a relationship between two or more things that is consistently observed. Laws don't explain why something happens, but that it happens. The key distinction between a law and a theory is that a law describes what happens, while a theory explains why it happens. For instance, Newton's law of universal gravitation describes the force of attraction between objects, but the theory of general relativity provides a deeper explanation of gravity. Examples of scientific laws include the law of conservation of energy, which states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred, and the laws of thermodynamics. Now, let's explore how these concepts interact and evolve within the scientific process. It's a common misconception that a hypothesis becomes a theory, and a theory becomes a law. This isn't accurate. They are distinct concepts, each serving a unique purpose in the scientific hierarchy. Scientific understanding is dynamic. A hypothesis, if repeatedly supported, can contribute to the development of a broader theory. Theories can be refined or even replaced as new evidence emerges, but laws generally remain consistent as descriptions of observed phenomena. In summary, understanding the distinctions between hypothesis, theory, and law is essential for anyone wanting to truly grasp the nature of science. A hypothesis is a testable idea. A theory is a well-supported explanation. A law is a description of an observed phenomenon. Each plays a critical role in building our scientific knowledge. Science is a continuous journey of discovery, building on observations, tests, and explanations. By appreciating these terms, you're better equipped to navigate the fascinating world of scientific inquiry.